Hey everyone, quick question. Have you ever felt totally blindsided when something good in your life suddenly disappeared? Your job changed, a relationship shifted, or the world just moved on without asking your permission. That exact feeling is what the tiny book, Who Moved My Cheese, captures perfectly. Written by Dr. Spencer Johnson in 1998, this 96-page parable has sold over 25 million copies and become a classic. It's not a heavy self-help lecture. It's a simple story about four characters in a maze searching for cheese. Cheese is a metaphor for anything we want: success, happiness, money, a great job, health, love. The maze is the environment we live in. Today, I'm going to walk you through the story, the key lessons, and exactly what you can start using right now. Let's jump in. Deep inside a maze live two mice, Sniff and Scurry, and two little people about the size of mice, Hem and Haw. Every day they run through the maze looking for cheese. One day, they discover Cheese Station C, a huge supply that never seems to run out. They settle in, build routines, and get comfortable. The mice stay simple and alert. The little people get attached. Then one morning, the cheese is gone. Completely. Someone moved it. Sniff and Scurry notice immediately. They don't overthink it. They simply put on their running shoes and head back into the maze to look for new cheese. Hem and Haw, however, are shocked. They stand in front of the empty station and shout, "Who moved my cheese?" They analyze, complain, deny it. This isn't fair. It was supposed to be here forever. They wait, hoping the old cheese will magically return. Days turn into weeks. They grow hungry, angry, and stuck. Hem refuses to budge. Haw starts to feel the fear. Eventually, Haw decides he's had enough. He writes on the wall in big letters, "What would you do if you weren't afraid?" That question becomes his turning point. He steps out into the unknown, scared but moving. Along the way, he keeps writing lessons on the walls. He discovers that new cheese is out there, but only if you go looking. The more he moves, the less afraid he feels. He even starts to enjoy the adventure again. One day, he finds a new cheese station N, bigger and better than before. And guess who's already there smiling? Sniff and Scurry. They never stop searching. Meanwhile, Hem is still back at the empty station, waiting for things to go back to the way they were. Haw leaves the most important lessons written on the walls for anyone who follows. Change happens. They keep moving the cheese. Anticipate change. Get ready for the cheese to move. Monitor change. Smell the cheese often so you know when it's getting old. Adapt to change quickly. The quicker you let go of old cheese, the sooner you find new cheese. Change. Move with the cheese. Enjoy change. Savor the adventure and taste the new cheese. Be ready to change quickly and enjoy it again and again. Haw also realizes two life-changing truths. The more important your cheese is to you, the more you want to hold on to it. And if you do not change, you can become extinct. The mice succeed because they keep things simple, sniff out change early, and scurry into action. The little people struggle because they overcomplicate everything with fear and attachment. So what's the big takeaway for you? Change is inevitable in your career, relationships, technology, health, everything. The question isn't, who moved my cheese? The real question is, what will I do now? Start sniffing out change before it hits. When it does, don't waste time denying or complaining. Ask yourself Haw's magic question. What would I do if I weren't afraid? Then take one small step into the maze. Movement in a new direction always beats standing still. The faster you let go of the old cheese, old routines, old mindsets, old jobs, the faster you discover something better. And remember, the cheese keeps moving. The people who thrive are the ones who learn to laugh, adapt, and run toward the next adventure. If this story hit home, drop a comment. Which character are you right now? Sniff, Scurry, Hem, or Haw? And what cheese in your life might be getting ready to move? Grab the book. It takes less than an hour to read. And start writing your own lessons on the wall of your life. Change isn't the problem. Your reaction to it is. Thanks for watching. Hit like if you're ready to move with the cheese. Subscribe for more life-changing book summaries. And I'll see you in the next one. Go find your new cheese. You've got this.